What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to talk about Avengers Endgame and the early reactions. If you are a Marvel fan, you're probably counting the days like myself. I will be watching the film very soon and I will be doing a non-spoiler review. But yesterday on the world premiere, all the Avengers are there, the entire cast, some member of the press, as well as some very lucky fans. And that's why also the Russo brothers started the hashtag no spoilers please, you know, or something like that. No, don't spoil Avengers, obviously, because it's the worst thing that people could do. So obviously this video, there's no spoilers here, it's just a reaction to people's reactions. So first I want to have a look at the photos. So that's Chris, he is gorgeous, his wife is gorgeous, he's looking amazing. And then Gamora, she's also pretty cool. I like that everyone is kind of wearing very like matchy clothes, you know, like I think Chris seems to be wearing, maybe it is blue, so maybe it's a different shade of blue. So pretty cool. And then we have Chris Pratt. And then we have the most popular lady on the internet lately, and the first picture that I saw from the premiere was actually her, mostly because I was scrolling on Twitter and then her picture popped up. And then of course I saw this on her hands. She's wearing what appears to be all the Infinity Stones, and I was like, oh my god, is she hinting at something? You better not. What the hell? You know, you guys know how I feel with the fact that, you know, they're bringing such super powered character, but then later I found out that Johansson was also wearing the same kind of similar jewelry, and then I thought, okay, so that means perhaps what they're hinting here, that they defeated Thanos together as a team, right? Because that's as a team, guys, come on, you have to do it as a team. But yes, so, and she's also wearing purple. Then down here we have the awesome and amazing Robert Downey Jr. I love him. If this guy dies in this film, guys, I don't know. It's kind of, how would we see a movie without Iron Man? You know, it's kind of hard. The same with him, Chris Evans. He's looking great as well. Captain American, are we going to say goodbye? It appears we are saying goodbye to a bunch of these characters. Then we have Doctor Strange. I can never pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. Oh, Benedict. Never gonna try, so never mind. Then we have Okoye, one of my favorites. She's pretty awesome. And then we have the Hulk. You know, he is a pretty funny guy, Mark Ruffalo. And then we have her. Oh my god, doesn't she look amazing? I love Scarlett Johansson. I think that she's not only, she has a very fun personality, she's gorgeous, and I think she's a very talented actress. When I saw her wearing this, I was like, okay, they're not, this is just, I don't know, it's just paying homage to the film. It's not hinting at anything, because right now I'm like, oh my god, please don't hint anything about this film. And then, oh, the man himself right there. Look who's here too. Yeah, every time I see this guy, I think The Matrix. And then again, Brie Larson, you know, she's so, of course Marvel is pushing them because she carries the Marvel name, so she's supposed to be the leader. But my main concern with this film and passing of the torch kind of film is that my biggest problem with the passing of the torch situation is that I have never seen a film that it was very satisfying, you know. So if they really honor the original characters, perhaps it will be. But let's see what people are actually saying. Early reactions. So the very lucky people there had a chance to see it. So Hermione saying, wow, Avengers Endgame is staggering. It's surprising in ways I never saw coming, and satisfying, and in ways I didn't realize I needed. It's kind of the ultimate gift to fans of the MCU. It's very long and has a few hiccups, but is everything you're hoping for and more. So very positive review from this guy over here. This one is just saying, Chris Evans' review of Avengers Endgame, I cried like 6 times. So a lot of people are saying that they cried a lot. So there will be a lot of emotional moments, and perhaps these cries, perhaps it's linked to someone sacrificing themselves. Oh, I just cannot wait to see what's gonna happen. Peter is saying, imagine the best possible version of Avengers Endgame, and somehow the film still surpasses all expectations. This is good. This is what I want to see. I cried 5 to 6 times. It's most emotional, most epic MCU film, a tribute to 10 years of this universe, and holy, the great fan service in this movie. So good. Okay. Eric Davis is saying Avengers Endgame is a masterful epic, a true culmination of 22 films that not only concludes the story but expands upon it. You'll learn more about the other movies while this one unfolds. If Infinity Wars is brawn, Endgame is brains, and wow, what an ending. I mean, all of this is kind of pretty positive, and that's exactly what I want. Like, I've been talking about this movie for a while now, and my main concern is that they're not going to honor the original characters. You know, my main concern is that, and I don't know, I just want it to be satisfying. We have been with these characters for so long, a decade now, and I think that they deserve the glory. I don't know, guys. If they die, I'm not prepared to see Iron Man dying or Captain America. I'm not prepared. Or Thor. You know, did you guys hear about, apparently there's a female Thor's in the works. If that means that our original Thor is gonna go forever, I don't even want to think about it. Brandon is saying, I just can't remember a cinematic experience like the one I just had. Avengers Endgame, simply blown away. I feel like the movie was made for every Marvel fan everywhere. So far, just positive reviews. I just saw one negative review that the guy said the first 2 hours was not very good, and then it picked up at the end. I wonder what he means. Sean is saying Avengers Endgame is every bit the masterpiece it deserves to be. It's extraordinary. It is conclusion worthy of the greatest cinematic saga of all time. Congratulations to everyone who had anything to do with this film on the 21 films before it. I am emotionally spent. Some persons say 22, the other one 21. Now I actually, from the top of my head, I don't know. This guy, Steven, is saying, just got out of the world premiere of Avengers Endgame, have a lot of views. So this one over here, it's not giving much. Doesn't seem to be positive or negative. It's kind of like very neutral. So I wonder what he thinks about it. Avengers Endgame, Jim and say, it's a fantastic way to close out this 22 film saga. Great action, great thematic moments, and one hell of way to bring it all home. Truly moving and lots of awesome geek out moments. Make mine Marvel. Make mine Marvel. Rob Cares is saying, just watch Avengers Endgame. I don't believe hyperbole is possible for this movie. It is the ultimate Marvel movie in every way, and words cannot describe how epic it is. And yes, Hawkeye is a rock star. Yay! That's amazing. You guys know that this movie is supposed to be 3 hours long, and I'm a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings. You know, if you know those they are very long films. So I'm definitely prepared. I have no problem with the length of the film. And actually, bring it on. Angie is saying Avengers Endgame is an immensely satisfying payoff, not just Infinity War, but to all films that came before. This is why the MCU, and I say this as someone who was not especially enamored of Infinity War. Okay, cool. This guy Eric is saying this can't be understated. Avengers Endgame is everything you want it to be and more. I am absolutely floored. A perfect reflection on the last 11 years. So a lot of people are talking about this reflection, so I believe that this movie is going to have a lot of flashbacks, and like we saw, we've been theorizing and talking about it, they will be playing with time travel, so perhaps they will be going back and we're going to see their early beginnings, you know, so that's kind of going to be an awe moment. Cannot wait. What else he says? The best possible. Without questions, my new favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe. Stun. And that's it. Do we have more? A few more. Perry is saying Avengers Endgame is a lot too much at times, but now the payoff is huge. Left me proud to have invested over a decade in a franchise that delivered an inspiring exploration of what it means to be family and a hero. Endgame also now has one of my favorite shots in the entire MCU. I wonder what that is. This guy Brian saying, well, that was amazing. So many emotional moments that makes it special, and the future continues to shine bright for the MCU. Go see it multiple times. Now, that's pretty much it from this article over here. And I think that we can all agree that this movie is definitely going to make so much money. Everyone is saying that it will beat Avatar. Probably it will, because the MCU did something incredible, which is create this universe with so many films that linked with each other, the characters that are always showing up here and there, and that is something that is not easy to do. You know, these actors, you have to remember they have their own lives in real life, so they were very smart to have them write certain contracts so they would be bound to come back. So it's just, everything is just worked out so perfectly, and I'm just hoping that I will love this film. I just hope that I'm not going to get out of that super disappointed. But I don't know, from all of these reactions over here, I'm pretty positive that it seems that it will be satisfying. I'm very interested to see how are they going to be doing this passing of the torch. If you have been watching all these interviews that are going on, they're talking about passing the torch, and the whole thing is passing the torch to Captain Marvel, which a lot of people are not very, you know, it is hard because it's very hard to let go. And if you want to let go and then you get a character that is so polarizing, like Brie Larson, for instance, that she's always saying weird things and doing this stuff online, it doesn't really go well with the general audience, or at least we wouldn't have this sort of backlash going on. So they have to make something really special here in the end, and I really want to see how are they going to wrap up this passing of the torch. And I don't know, guys. I think characters are definitely going to die, and this time they're going to die for good. I'm not prepared for that. But anyways, guys, drop your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these early reactions. Are you super excited for Avengers Endgame? Have you got your ticket yet? Because they're pretty much sold out. I hope you did. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!